AI, or artificial intelligence, is going to start writing laws. Now, I'm going to pause right there just for a moment because I want that to sink in and I want to get your gut reaction. I would love a comment on this one down below. What do you think, or how do you feel when I say that sentence? AI is going to start writing laws. Now, does that make you excited and say, hey, it's going to be efficient? Just think of what we can do. AI is so much faster, and all the data that I can crunch, it's going to be amazing. AI is going to do a fantastic job. Or are you on the other end of the spectrum and I just sucker punched you in the gut by saying AI is going to write laws? Well, let me know. Let's have a conversation around this one. I think it's really, really interesting. However, I'm going to tell you it's not happening here in the US just yet. The first country to do this is going to be the United Arab Emirates, which is also known as the UAE. And if you're not that familiar with the UAE, their capital is Abu Dhabi. So if you've heard of Abu Dhabi before, that's the capital of the United Arab Emirates. I think they make up 7 different, smaller, they're not called states. I think they're called Emirates. They're Emirates, I think. I'm not that familiar with the UAE myself, and I came across this story today. So I want to do a little bit of research so I could share it with everyone. I thought it was really interesting. Now, some of the aspects of what they're doing, I could totally understand why they're doing it and what they are doing. And one of the things they are doing, or what they're using AI for, is they're going to build an AI tool that can connect federal laws and state laws and court systems with rulings that the court systems make, along with social programs, all into an ecosystem that's essentially live with AI. And they can get real-time feedback is what they're going for, and they can also assess then as a new law is passed, how is that affecting the system overall? They can get feedback almost immediately on these laws, and they also want to use it then to find laws that are out of date and need to be retired or changed or updated, that kind of thing, within that system that they're creating. Now, they're also going to use it to write new laws, and part of the goal is to free up human beings who are doing all of this static work, trying to do this connecting of the dots behind the scenes, where AI can do it so much faster, so much more efficient across huge, vast amounts of data. From the article that I was reading on this today, they are estimating that it's going to be 70% more efficient to write laws and manage laws in this new AI fashion. The UAE cabinet has created a regulatory intelligence office specifically for this effort. Their role is going to be oversight of the entire AI system, as well as how it connects to all of the various other systems, the federal systems, the local systems, the social systems, the court systems, to make sure that it's maintaining that comprehensive legislative map across all of those systems, where they're managing it in a way where they can monitor the real-time data that they're getting from the system to ensure that it's being most efficient, and they can adjust in real time to laws that are being passed. Now, one of the other things they're going to try to do with this AI system is to connect it to some global policy research centers and bounce their own laws against international standards to see how they compare to those. That way they can adjust their laws accordingly if need be. Now, in the UAE announcement, they didn't specify which AI tools or tool sets they're going to be using to do this. They did mention that they would use large language models, so examples of that, of course, are OpenAI's ChatGPT or Google's Gemini. Those are some pretty common ones, but it's unknown yet if they're going to try to use one of those tools or if they're going to try to build their own. Regardless of exactly what they're doing, they're going to have to train the model specifically to the task that they're wanting to do. The other thing they didn't specify was a timeline for this project. Large IT projects like this probably take 1 to 2 years, so it's going to be a while yet, I think, before we see any laws that are actually on the books, which were written by an AI tool. But we'll see. They move pretty fast over there, so it could be faster than that. We'll have to just wait and see what happens with all of this as AI continues to just infiltrate everything in life all around the world. I'm going to give a shout out to Perplexity AI for today's vlog. That's the tool that I was using to do some research on this particular story. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to share a link down below that should take you to the results that I had from Perplexity AI when I was out there doing my research. I want to share that so you can see this story. There's a lot more information out there than what I covered in this short vlog. So if you want to read more on it, learn more about it, you certainly can, and you can start where I left off. Now, one of the reasons I've started using Perplexity AI a little bit more, I don't use it a ton, although I have made one video on it, I'll put that link up here, is because in the near future I want to do a head-to-head competition video between Perplexity AI and ChatGPT. Now, I've been really impressed with the search results that I've been getting back from Perplexity as I've been using it for more and more searching or deep searching of the web. The story for today actually came out of me just asking it, what should I do for a daily vlog? I asked that to both Perplexity as well as ChatGPT, and they both gave me a list of answers, but I really liked the answers and the in-depth information that was surrounding what Perplexity gave me, and this story came out of that list of ideas that it shared with me for a vlog for today. It surprised me because ChatGPT has that memory file. It knows what I vlog about. It knows details about me and gave me back responses that were connected to my vlog. For, it even used Old Dad Studio in some of the responses to the question that I gave it about what I should vlog about. Where Perplexity did not have that history. It doesn't have a memory file like ChatGPT does, but the responses it gave me were very specific around like trending topics and things that were happening on YouTube. So it was a little more generic in that sense that it wasn't specific to me, tailored to me, but it went out and searched and found out what topics I should be talking about that are popular on YouTube and presented it to me that way instead of tailoring it to my specific YouTube channel, which I guess you could look at that as good or bad, one way or the other. But I found some really good, interesting topics in the list that Perplexity gave me today. And of course, that's the one that I went with. All right, and that's going to do it for today, April 22nd, 2025. This is vlog 112. I'm Dave. This is Old Dad Studio. I hope you enjoyed that story. If you did, please give it a like. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in stuff like this, well, hey, I'll see you again tomorrow.